there will probably never be a band quite like The Cure again. Starting off as a post-punk band, then they evolved to dark and gloomy gothic rock, while in the mid-80s they were certainly more pop-friendly and a part of the new wave movement. But at the end of the 80s, Robert Smith began to struggle with substance abuse and depression that led to a return to a more dark and introspective sound that was their magnum opus, Disintegration. So with 13 albums under their wing, was it quite difficult to pick just 10 songs? But just a reminder, this is just my opinion, and please write down your own top 10 Cure songs down in the comments. So let's go with number 10.
Hopelessly fighting the devil futility, feeling the monster climb deeper inside of me.
The closing track of Disintegration is such an underrated track, clearly one of their most depressing songs, even so depressing that Robert Smith said that he couldn't even find a title for it. Some of the best lines are hopelessly fighting the devil futility, feeling the monster climb deeper inside of me, feeling him gnawing my heart away hungrily. I'll never lose this pain, never dream of you again.
Sunday always comes too late, the Friday never hesitates. Dressed up to the eyes, it's a wonderful surprise to see your shoes and your spirit rise.
Friday I'm in Love is probably their most famous song next to Boys Don't Cry. It was released as a single on their 1992 album Wish and climbed the charts worldwide due to its happy and quite naive pop sound.
And I know I was wrong when I said it was true, that it couldn't be me and me her in between without you.
This new wave track from their album The Head on the Door will get you in a great mood, even though the lyrics focus on loss and getting older, but the strummed acoustic guitar and the synth notes give this track this 80s new wave feeling and hasn't aged a bit to this date. The opening track to their bleakest record, Pornography, really sets the tone well for the rest of the album. Robert Smith's opening lines, "It doesn't matter if we all die," are a sampling of the bleak existentialism and in many cases pessimism that prepare the listener of what's to come.
But I just can't hold my tears away the way you do. At least believe I never wanted this.
This melancholic and tragic song shows us Robert Smith at his best as a songwriter. The lyrics were inspired and a direct reference to Franz Kafka's Brief an Felice, and probably some of my favorite Cure lyrics are found here, like, "From me and you there are worlds apart, with aching looks and breaking hearts," or "I stood and stared, wide-eyed in front of you, and the face I saw looked back the way I wanted to, but I just can't hold my tears away the way you do. Elise, believe me, I never wanted this. I thought this time I would keep all of my promises. I thought you were the girl I always dreamed about, but I let the dream go, and the promises broke, and the make-believe ran out." Another outstanding opener that creates this lush atmosphere filled with pure melancholy. For the first 2 minutes there are just these beautiful orchestral melodies, and then Robert Smith's vocals come in and they fit so perfectly. In the lyrics he describes an introspective conversation between two people which are quite depressed. Just Like Heaven was released as their third single from their double LP Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, and it's just one of those catchy songs that you can listen to over and over and over again. Believe me, this beautiful harmony between the synths, the electric piano, and the guitar will get stuck in your head. This post-punk hit was their first charting single released in 1980. During the 6-minute runtime is this constant feel of dread, like being lost in a forest, while the lyrics focus on themes such as isolation and loneliness. This 8-minute masterpiece focuses on Robert Smith's bleak outlook on life, his drug addiction, and his failing marriage. The realization that everything around him falls apart is what this song and this whole album makes it so outstanding. Here are some of the lyrics, and also one of my favorite Cure lyrics of all time. And now that I know that I'm breaking to pieces, I pull out my heart and I'll feed it to anyone. I'm crying for sympathy, crocodiles cry, for the love of the crowd and the free cheers from everyone, dropping through sky, through the glass of the roof of your mouth, through the mouth of your eye, through the eye of the needle. It's easier for me to get closer to heaven than to ever feel whole again. So, and there were the honorable mentions. Now let's go to number 1.
I've been looking so long at these pictures of you that I almost believe that they're real. I've been living so long with my pictures of you.
Not only my favorite Cure song, but also one of my favorite songs of all time. A truly heartbreaking song about regret. Starting off with this melancholic and haunting guitar intro, which harmonizes perfectly with the synth strings that come in later. This song perfectly builds up this beautiful yet so sad climax when Robert Smith sings, "There was nothing in the world that I ever wanted more than to feel you deep in my heart. There was nothing in the world that I ever wanted more than to never feel the breaking apart. All my pictures of you." So that was my top 10 list. Please write down your favorite Cure songs down in the comments, and please like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more music related content such as essays, reviews and top 10 lists. Check out my paintings on Instagram, link down below, and also my Bandcamp if you're into ambient music, also link down below. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.